Hey everyone, and welcome back to Authentic Work Publishing, bringing work back into you through storytelling and book writing. How is your goals for this year in terms of your writings? I hope it's all going well. It'll be great to hear from you wherever you are around the world. I also want to take this opportunity to thank you for the recent subscribers who have followed us on our channel. It is really appreciated and we do not take it lightly at all. Now in today's video, before I start, I did mention in my previous video that I wanted to announce something, and I'm happy to say this now that I am going to be a speaker at the London Book Fair 2025 event on the 11th of March. And I am so grateful for this opportunity because it is indeed a great opportunity to share the journey about how to write a book and how to publish it. And I will be with 3 other bespoke speakers as well, which I'm really excited for. It's going to be an amazing 3-day event. And what I'm going to do is leave all the information and the links for you to check out in your own time. It will be lovely to see you there. This is my first speaking engagement of the year, and I'm really believing that there'll be many more to come to support all aspiring authors and business owners as well. Now, in today's video, I want to talk about 5 things to avoid procrastinating about your book. When it comes to a book, you have to realize that time is of the essence. I spoke to one of our clients recently, and she was informing me of someone that had a book, but they didn't finish it. And unfortunately, that person passed away. Now, it's really important that when you have a story to share, you're not holding back. You're not procrastinating. You're not saying, oh, can I do it? Is it possible? Is anyone going to read it? All those thoughts start to become blockages in your mind which prevent you from moving on. And how many of us right now have we been in those situations where honestly we've said those things? It could be financial, it could be mental, it could be emotional, it could be time. You might be working full time. You may not have the focus to actually invest in your book because time is going so quickly. You might work 8 hours a day, and by the time you get home, you're tired. Or you may have commitments such as looking after your children, looking after your family, doing other activities outside of work. But do you know how important it is to make at least between 15 to 30 minutes of your time each day to start writing? We should never allow procrastination to avoid us from writing our books. As an author of 8 books, if I think about my journey into my first book in 2016, I could have said to myself, I don't think I can do this. Because at the time, I was looking for a job. And we know that the job search can be very difficult at times and so tedious. When you're applying and you're not getting any responses back, it can be very disheartening. But during that time, in order for me to avoid procrastination, I had to ensure that I was intentional about using that time to write. Now, the first avoidance that you need to make to ensure your book is written is to attend workshops. These workshops are catered to those who want to write a book. And there are so many workshops right now, more than ever, that you can find online, whether on Eventbrite, whether in your local community, whether in your library. There's no excuse for you not to find a local community that helps authors to publish and write their book. Number 2 is being able to have an accountability partner. Now, I remember telling my clients recently that what we do for them, I didn't get that. I remember saying to myself, when I started writing my book, I didn't have someone to check up on me to find out how it's going. I didn't have a consultation. I didn't have an accountability partner. But all these lessons that I've learned in writing my book, I'm now passing it on to clients and authors. And it is such a beautiful thing that what I've learned in my season of building the business, I'm now helping other people write and publish their books so that they can be authors. And that is something that I do encourage you to tap into. In order to avoid procrastination from writing your book, having an accountability partner is so essential, and you don't want to take that for granted. It could be someone that is close to you. It could even be a mentor. So really make sure that you are intentional about the people that you want to see you write that book. If I was new to the publishing and writing field and I didn't know where to start, I definitely would put up my hand and say, look, I need help. I don't want to do it wrong. I want to make sure that I am being guided by the right person. The third one, in order to avoid procrastination, is by doing online courses. Now, we've got 2 bespoke online courses for beginners, and they are very user-friendly. Now, it's very important that we are learning and taking the time to soak in the knowledge on how to write a book. Some people may not find it easy. It might feel a bit intimidating. But when you are able to sit down and learn online at your own pace, it makes all the difference. I'm going to link these 2 courses down in the comments section below as well, because I want you to be a part of it for those who are yet to start. Courses are so essential. It's so important that you are up to date and you are reminded that even with the course that I can do, I can also write at the same time. Don't hold back. Ensure that you are doing as much as you can to learn and invest. The fourth one, in order to avoid procrastination in writing your book, is to read books in your field. There are so many stories that we want to share, and sometimes we're holding back. You may have a business right now which is really established and doing really well, and you want to share your knowledge and your expertise to other people who are also wanting to learn how to run a business. Why don't you write about it? Why don't you read books about other people who have successful businesses and gain knowledge in that respect? I learn a lot from reading authors' books and I love it. It is beautiful. It's so encouraging when I can read an author's book that has done so well. And I can say, wow, how did they do this? They were focused. And that's what brings me to my last point about avoiding procrastination, your focus. I cannot emphasize enough on how important it is to remain focused. When you have a vision, you want to feed that vision well. And you want to feed it with the right time, the timing that's on your hands, to focus on that book. Focus on the vision of how you want this book to come to life. Focus on why you're writing this book. What is the essence of it? Aside from the rewards, what do you want your book to do for your readers? How do you want them to remain focused on your book and also on their lives? Your book should be a solution. Some books are humorous, some books are educational, but the majority of the times, books are here to provide solutions or for comfort. It's so important that we remember this, depending on the genre that you want to go into. Your book has value, and that's why you need to remain focused. When you are focused, you're more likely to write well. When you're distracted, you'll procrastinate and you will avoid the book altogether. And the book that you were planning to write about or you were speaking about, it becomes just a dream, or it just stays online, never to be published. And there are so many people right now who have books in them, but they're not willing to let it out because they don't know where to start. We've given 5 points for you to avoid procrastination in this video. So simple. And we want to help you being able to publish that book and write your story. We don't want you to hold back, especially this year. There are so many people right now who want to learn about your story. And you have everything it takes to write that story and be a success in your field. So I want to encourage you as an author, as a friend, as a coach, as a mentor, make sure that you are being intentional about your book and avoid procrastination at all costs because it is timely. Time is expensive. You never want to look back over your life and say, why didn't I start this book? 2025 has gone. Now 2026 is here and I don't have a book. And the years are passing by and there's nothing to show forth. You are here for a purpose. You're not here just to exist. You're here to thrive and give back. Everyone has something to do in this life, even if it's to write a book. And I'm really believing that you will be the next author in 2025. Now, for those of you who have any specific questions, if you have a manuscript that you would like us to read and discuss together, please send us an email on submissions@authenticworth.com. Any future speaking engagements or any collaborations, send us an email to info@authenticworth.com. I'm also going to leave all my books in the description bar below, as well as all the other useful links that you can read and watch in your own time, including videos as well. Encourage yourself this year that you have what it takes to avoid procrastination in writing your book and you will see how far you will go with your author journey. Many thanks, and catch you in the next video. Take care and all the best with your writing journey. Bye bye.